These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with TLM 724 article, quote, "The Parliamentary Finance reveals details of hosting the governor of the central bank regarding the dollar exchange rate and housing initiatives. The governor of the central bank, Ali Al-Alak, to discuss the central bank's initiative to grant citizens loans to solve the housing crisis and the exchange rate of the dollar." Another quote, "The issue of the exchange rate of the dinar against the dollar and reasons for the high prices were discussed." Frank 26 question, "How do you get an increase in the Iraqi IQD?" Frank says it is by adding value to the dinar that you take value away from the American dollar. Militiaman article, quote, "Too urgent decision to enhance the ability of the Iraqi dinar against foreign currencies." Militiaman says that sounds like you're going to raise the exchange rate. This is a sign change is coming. We're in the process watching it. All right, Mark Z via PDK says the chatter this morning is things are very much back on track. The Mondays are usually super slow, so to get the news over the weekend from a number of group leaders that things are back on track with great expectations is good. That really lifts me up over the weekend with all their preparations for this coming week. So cross your fingers. I am hearing things are now off of stuck. All right, Claire article, quote, "After the newspaper campaign, expectations for the expansion of car sales and purchases in Iraqi dinars." Another quote, "Large and original car dealers began to widely enter the electronic platform to obtain dollars at the official rate and import cars, as well as began selling cars at the official price. But the car market is still dealing according to the parallel exchange rate. In the future, the process of selling cars in Iraqi dinars will expand at a price close to the exchange rate of 11.32. All right, Pimpy says the Biden administration started allowing Iran, not Iraq, Iran to increase their production of oil. Sandy Ingram says the POS, point of sale system in Iraq, is operational and on YouTube. Using POS is exempt from taxes. POS devices are being distributed to all shops and businesses for cashless transactions. There is still lots and lots of cash hidden in mattresses by Iraqi citizens. The Iraqi banking system is trying to get all these Iraqi dinars. It looks like Iraq is slowly pulling in all its own currency, the dinar. Everything will be digital. The question is, where does this leave investors who are holding the paper Iraqi dinar? All right, Walking Stick, this is from Aki's Iraqi Bank Report. It says, "We are waiting for the same thing everyone else is waiting for, the new exchange rate." Frank 26 says, "Until they voted, you don't have the HCL, but they got the HCL, they got everything. Everything is in line, waiting for one thing and one thing only." Mark Z via PDK says, "I've been tracking today a number of articles and commentary coming out of Iraq. There are meetings between representatives of the CBI and the government. I'm being told these meetings will continue into tomorrow, and a major topic in these meetings is the exchange rate. They're focusing on increasing the strength of the dinar in comparison to the US dollar so they can continue to de-dollarize by changing purchases to dinar instead of dollars. Interesting from Iraq on that front." All right, Militiaman says, "When they say Iraq is the heart of BRICS, but yet still under the American tutelage, why they're saying Iraq has a job to do? Are they saying Iraq has something left to do to make some changes? Does that sound like change in your exchange rate? That's what it sounds like to me. Are they going to go international to the private sector?" Militiaman says, "Yeah." "Are they going to have World Trade Organization knocking on the door?" Militiaman says, "Yeah." All these different things are phenomenal items to pay attention to. All right, Pimpy says, "We know they put together a 3-year budget. It has been voted on, passed. It was announced in the news, and they still had not allocated out all the funds for the budgets. Once they've been fully implemented and the money has been dispersed, what we're hoping to see is the start of infrastructure, which would give a lot of employment for the locals." All right, Mark Z via PDK, "I do have an update from the Redemption Side Wealth Management. They're saying they were asked to stay close to home this week in case they are needed. It may have nothing to do with us and exchanges, but something internal. I don't know as of yet."